Don Nelson will stay with Andris Biedriņš at center.
And regain that swashbuckling attitude that's gotten him to this point.
Jumping Biedriņš on the opening chip. Goes at Nowitzki. The tip was missed by Biedriņš.
This is where Dallas has to be careful. They've got to run into layups and free throws, quick post-ups tonight. They run for jump shots. They're playing right into Golden State's hands.
Jackson. Biedriņš is fouled by Nowitzki. Andris Biedriņš out of Riga, Latvia. First round draft pick back in 2004. Played in Latvia for a couple of seasons.
And I think he's the perfect complement to this Warrior team, Marv. He's not a scorer. He's got a very ugly free throw, as you see, that it goes in. But, you get a team full of guys who can shoot and run and jump. Now you've got a really active big man who can really crash the offensive boards. He complements these guys because he cleans up their mistakes.
As a rookie 3 years ago at the age of 18, he was the youngest player in the NBA, the youngest player ever to appear in a game for the Warriors.
T-zone. We'll see both teams tonight playing a lot of zone.
Jackson with a beautiful lead for Biedriņš.
And that's the problem for the Mavericks when they play that 3-2.
He said even though his relatives got a chance to watch him play in person on the road, we don't want to go back there.
Scored on its first possession. Since then, 0 for 6. Howard is rejected. The hustle by Biedriņš to come back and block the shot.
Well, we just saw Barnes take that free from the corner to regain 4-5, and part of the reason as Nowitzki can't get another one to go.
3-pointers. The Warriors now lead it 15-9 with 6.5 remaining in this first quarter. They surround Biedriņš. His shot is blocked. And it counts. It's a goaltend.
Now, this is a huge boost early for Golden State, getting quick points from Biedriņš.
Harris. By Biedriņš, his second block shot. Rob at UCLA, herniated disc as a member of the Hornets, had arthroscopic surgery on his left knee this past February. So
protect the basket. That's one of the reasons the Mavericks have gone to a 3-2 zone for much of the last
6-7 or game 1 between the Nets and the Cavaliers, followed by game 1 of the Spurs and the Suns. Here's Ellis with a reverse. The tip by Biedriņš.
Well, that's what Biedriņš does. You saw Jop come over to help out on the Ellis lay-in, but Biedriņš will clean that up every time.
Jop got a piece of it, recovered though by Jackson. Davis, played by Howard, takes the shot and scores!
With the same effectiveness that he has been, so he's going to just start firing away.
Rare miss for Albert, Steve Kerr, Pam Oliver. We're in Oakland for game 6. Nowitzki off balance, rebounded.
Put him in a position where he had to throw that wild pass. He just does not have it tonight.
Biedriņš, a little over-anxious. He saw he had the opening with Jop off to the other.
Like they were the last 5 games, and a lot of it has to do with Jop's presence.
Baron Davis scored 11 of the last 12 points in the second quarter for Golden State. Nice setup from Davis for Biedriņš, and as Davis backpedals to in just a moment. It's an 8-point Golden State lead. Here's Howard for 3 of the night. Biedriņš, Howard. Crozier had a good one off the bench the other night. Here's Crozier getting inside, and he is stopped. One leg. Davis puts the move on. Biedriņš is fouled.
Marv, I talked to Flip Saunders last week, and I asked him about what was going on in this series. I think the same thing has happened here to Dallas. They spent about 3 or 4 weeks, resting guys, not playing for anyone. Meanwhile, Golden State had to fight and claw its way into the playoffs. They won 9 out of 10, and you can.
Crozier rebounded by Biedriņš.
Back into the ball game if you're Dallas.
Here's Terry for 3. Jackson tips it. Handled by.
But then he just steps right out of bounds.
Here's Jackson for 3. But a whistle had blown as Jackson released the shot.
Tell you what, that might have counted too, because the call happened simultaneously. Question is, were they fouling Biedriņš on purpose there? I mean, this is a little early for a hack of Biedriņš, if that's what you want to call it.
Well, he's only a 55% free throw shooter during the regular season.
He did make a couple in the first half.
As we mentioned, has that unusual release, the line drive shot by Biedriņš, so he's 3 of 5 at the line.
But what are you telling your team here if you're Avery Johnson? I mean, this is a club that has changed its identity under Johnson the last couple of years. You know, they've become much better defensively, but this is waving the white flag a little bit. This is basically saying, we can't stop them, we're gonna foul Biedriņš instead. Huge ovation, well-deserved, not only knocking down those free throws, but 12 boards on the night to go along with 12 points. He's been a defensive presence in the lane.
The Golden State Warriors have pulled off the greatest upset in the history of the NBA playoffs. They have defeated the Dallas Mavericks in 6 as the confetti comes from above. 111-86, the final score, and now the Warriors can wait for the winner between Houston and Utah. That will be decided in Houston on Saturday night.